just doing this video to record my testing of the cars needed for next week's summit, which once I can find it, between all these other cars I've got, where is it? There it is. I'm testing out the Camaro RS1, which is for category S31. Where is it? Porsche. No, that's the wrong one. Problem with having so many cars is having way too many. Let me just go brand to look. And I'm also practicing this with a new headset I just bought, so I do apologize in advance if the quality is a bit too loud or a bit too less. Yeah, let's go with the Agera. So I just did my pro settings on these cars. That's needed for the summit. This feels so much better than what it was before. Oh my lord. That actually, yeah, that's so much better than before. That feels like a normal car. Yeah, it's going to be heavy being a muscle. It's such an older car too, but hopefully it does well on this. I hope it's a different route, because last time I tested this was stock for the Camaro and the Porsche. So again, I genuinely do hope that this is actually not the dirt track for S2. So hopefully this goes well. And that is my actual livery I created myself too, before anyone does ask. I've seen it a few times doing grand races, and I'm shocked that people are using it. I'm also happy that people are using my livery. As expected with a muscle car, it's going to be wheels. It's going to be controlling the front, but actually not too badly in that corner before it was sitting into the grass. Yeah, this feels so much better now that I changed it. I will show my pro settings after the race for both the cars needed for something. That's how I do anyway. Everyone else does their own things. That is so much more. No, okay. Demon Drag, thank you. Okay, who else is in this race? Oh, Fidel, mate of mine. Okay. So that was very quickly, went from second to sixth. You can go through, you can go through. Thank you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, this is the dirt. Yeah, this is the dirt track for S2, so hopefully the pro settings I've done for the Panamera doesn't struggle on that. Doesn't, oh well. I slowed down way too much on that one. Thanks, buddy. Okay. I think Sebov behind me flew into the fence. Okay, let's see how this goes. So that did really well, actually. This should be interesting in the Panamera. There's a nice orange scheme for the Lamborghini, I will say. Similar to the one I've got for mine. Alright, so it goes to the handbrake in this corner. And again, really well. Except for the tree there. Oh, Matei, what happened there, buddy? It's doing really well. Oh, there's a hurricane in front of me. My god, it was going. Oh, blue, mate. That's rough. Let's just eat every bit of fence on the way through, shall we? Alrighty. Chrissy, again, a very good racer. You can't keep up with her. defending against the broken and the dirt too, actually. Good, no brick walls this time. Oh, Chrissy's doing the shortcut. Sorry, I love the shortcut so much. Don't you dare say I miss that checkpoint. I do say I love this checkpoint. Okay. I think my protein was a bit too... Oh, I didn't enter that one with the best intentions. So, no podium unless Blue has a terrible time, which by the looks of it, he's having a terrible time. He's not handling the hurdle really well in that corner, actually. Nah, he's back in this thing now. I'm catching you now. So with these corners going uphill, I tap the accelerator coming uphill, especially when you're drifting around. As Blue is, he is full throttling it, and it's the reason why he's back in this now. He's held that off really well too, actually. Not to the wall. In fact, I'm catching him too. Okay, this will be interesting with the Agera. I haven't done it in ages. Whoa, okay. That was style. Oh, buddy. He's into that. There we go, thank you. Sorry, maybe you took that way too quickly. Thank you, that brick wall saved me there. But Blue is actually going to catch me. No. Ah, and I just choked it. I just choked it. Yep. Well deserved. I absolutely bottlenecked that. Okay. I need to retune this. Anyway, it does really well. Those two cars for the summit coming up tomorrow, I believe. They do really well. I'm so used to the Cento Dieci and not the Agera, so again, that's on me. Terrible thing to video, but nah, they did well. Everyone did really well, honestly. But yeah, that's pretty much those cars sorted out. For that, I'll show my settings for the RS and the Panamera. But considering I actually did too well, the Agera R, he did it in the 1-1. It could have been me out there. Oh well. Cool, now let's show off. Nope, that's the one. Okay, now where is it? Tell you what, I do love the color scheme I've got for this. It looks really good. So this is the pressings I've got for it. I push the brake balance a bit more to the front of it, so I've gone 63%. And this is how I've got the suspension working, the front of it a little bit just to help support the rear end of it, the compression as well. Push more of the compression a bit more on the rear. And with the rebound as well, a bit more, because in the rebound it's going to be bouncing back and forward, coming off of turns, a bit of dirt. Guttering, I have a feeling it's going to do the same thing. I haven't fully tested it properly on that. ARBs I've got on... So the ARBs I've got for front is obviously 5. And again, a bit more support for the back, because it is going to be kicking out very heavily, especially with the weighing almost 1.5 tons for this sort of car. And the canvas at the front, again, I got more for the back to help support coming to any gutters as well. So yeah, no, it drives really well, it does really well. I'm quite proud of my colour scheme. Let's go have a look at the Panamera. These are all other cars I've got from the Crew 2, which I have barely touched. since I've got the Dodge Viper from it. Again, my color scheme, my customization for this car, I believe white honestly is the best look for this car. I've changed my livery a little bit there too. And with this being four-wheel drive, it handles really well, so I haven't touched any of the power distribution, nor brakes, power, load, or anything. Did a little bit more again on the rear, because I don't know what this is like on the road. So I've got a bit more on the spring fronts, again balancing out by the extra 2%. With the compression, I put a little bit more on the rear again to help it out. I think I might push up to like a 7. Yeah, I might push up to like a 7 for the front, for the rear, for the damper. And for again ARBs, I've gone 4 and 6. So that is for the suspension up there, just to show. Camber, a little bit again, more focusing on the rear of the car too. So hopefully that helps it out for a little bit. And that's pretty much it for those cars for this summer. I don't quite remember the other ones were, but that's just for those cars. If anyone's struggling with them, I do drive on automatic. I'll show what I do for my difficulty. I think it's in difficulty. Nope. It is control, sorry. In controls is how I've got my steering done. So I've got it on linearity at 60, dead zone at 0. Everything else is set. Direct mode off, sensitivity is 70. A bit more control and a bit more like that. Dynamic lock I've got on 60. I think it's naturally at 60. And the throttle I've got it on 50, dead zone again 10. Brakes, I haven't touched much of the brakes because you don't need to really touch much of the brakes anyway. That's pretty much all that covered, so hopefully you guys have a very good day and enjoy this video.